This is Ronnie. And
Oh wait, we didn't want to.
hi, kids.
Hello.
I am Ronnie. This is Ronnie.
I am Ronnie, and this is Grisay.
And the video we will be doing at this moment started off as things that annoy us, but slowly just turned into people that annoy us. So here's a rant. Let's start off with trains. Trains annoy the shit out of me because they're really annoying. And I live by a train and I lose a lot of sleep because of trains. I wake up to trains, I fall asleep to trains, and I cry to trains.
Yeah, we live in a small town, so the trains are very loud everywhere.
Very loud. Fuck trains. Sorry.
Something that annoys me really bad is spell check, because I'm already a terrible speller, very terrible speller, and spell check does not really help me. It just makes it much worse and puts things very strangely where they're not supposed to be.
Okay, no, Ronnie has this thing where for the longest time, like, everybody who texts Ronnie thought he was just trying to be funny or whatever, but legitimately, you would ask him something and he would reply, sure, S-U-R-E, but he didn't know how to spell it, so his phone auto-corrected it to sheer, S-H-E-E-R, and he legitimately thought that's how you spelled sure. And everybody else just thought he was trying to be adorable, because it's adorable.
But it wasn't, I'm just a dumbass, and no.
You should have seen the day when we like just randomly brought it up, and his world was just blown. It was amazing.
It was a new world for me. Don't poop on me. I'm gonna talk about people who always try to talk back to the teacher even though they're wrong, and everyone in the class knows it. They're just trying to be funny or something. Last year, there was this kid, let's call him Mustache. Mustache would always talk back to the teacher. He would be talking non-stop anyway, and the teacher would tell him to shut up, and then he would be like, well, I wasn't talking. No, Mustache, you were talking. I'm trying to do my work.
Wait, what was he like?
Well, I wasn't talking.
And half the time, they just get the class in trouble, and we're like, are you serious?
Fuck you.
Yes.
Mustache.
And it's not just people with mustaches.
No.
So, I feel like we can't really go without talking about annoying people without talking about couples. Because, holy hell, couples in high school are the most ravenous group of people that I know. They attack each other's faces like there is no tomorrow.
Try not to swallow each other.
Sometimes, like I've seen things that I wish I hadn't going on at a school. It's super annoying when there's security and you'll just be like hugging your girlfriend or like kissing your girlfriend really discreetly or whatever, and the security people are just like, hey, stop it. And then you're walking to the bus stop and there's just couples like dry humping. Those people just get away with it, and like we'll just be like, all right, see you. I just had a stroke.
Yeah, you did. It's crazy. Like, I'll be trying to walk to class and there'll just be someone in the middle of the walkway. People are trying to get around them, but you can't because they're just eating each other's faces and you can't do anything about it.
I also don't, this is not on the list, but this just came to my mind. I fucking hate people who like, there'll be one friend and then they have a best friend or whatever the hell you want to call them who literally just tries to act like that person. Just be yourself. It's not cool, and you don't have to try to be that person just because you're their best friend. That's just so annoying. And I don't mean annoying as in like get off my planet. I'm just saying like you don't need to do this. Like stop. It's not, yeah.
Another thing or person that annoys me are people who chew with their mouth open. It's just gross and it's very loud, and I'm trying to eat and concentrate on the food on my plate, not the food that's in your mouth flying out while you're talking and chewing.
When you invite somebody to your house, you took time out of your day for them to come over to your house, and you're like, hey man, I enjoy your company. But then they get there and the first thing they do is like, what's your Wi-Fi password? And then they're just on their phone the entire time. Fuck that. No, that's bullshit. You're making me feel like my friendship is not worth your iPhone. And fuck that. Because I was made by Jesus and my parents, and an iPhone was made by poor children in a third world country. That's awful. And I'm not saying if your mom calls, ignore her. I'm just saying don't be on Instagram straight flexing. You know?
Yeah.
It's cool if like if it's the right time. But like if he's trying to have a serious conversation with me, and I'm over here like watching people do it for the vine, that's just rude. Bad hygiene. That's not rude, but that was on the list and I just remembered it. Bad hygiene is
wash yourself. Don't smell bad. It takes like 15 minutes just to make sure you don't smell bad. We're not mad. We're just we're disappointed.
Stop. For school especially, it's like we're going into the same building. We're gonna have to be in this freaking room. This room already smells like sweaty, nervous teenager. The least you could do is just like wash up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
And I'm trying to make sure I don't smell like sweat and ass juice. I would appreciate it if you did the same thing because school sucks enough already. Nobody likes ass juice. I did right before we hung out. Like right before we came here, I went into my bathroom and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put deodorant on. Because,
thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they gets it.
I'm like, hey, look, I'm not doing drugs. I'm not in a gang.
I could be addicted to heroin.
I live in a ghetto town. I could be in a gang if I wanted to. I could easily like just walk down my street and be like, hey, you got any heroin?
Shut up. Okay. Okay, we should probably put an end to this video.
Bye.
Should I do the same thing I did last time?
How? I didn't. All right.
Well, I wasn't talking.